WholeOfEngland here, and today we're going to be taking a look at one of the new news articles that's been posted on the World of Warships site. So this is the new Dockyard. So this is going to be coming in update 0.9.8, which is going to be the 3rd of September. So that's from the day I'm recording this, that's going to be tomorrow. And there is going to be the new Dockyard ship. So I mean, this was covered in the dev blogs, I believe, quite a while ago, but now there's an actual post sort of stating all the rules for it. So the ship in question is a ship called the Anchorage, which is going to be an American cruiser. So, got the first part here, so it's just sort of saying what the ship actually is. So, it's a Tier 8 ship, which is multi-purpose heavy cruiser, which performs best when fighting at short to medium ranges. The ship is armed with 12 203mm guns mounted in 4 triple turrets, making her capable of unleashing a weighty salvo. Anchorage's AP shields have enhanced ricochet angles like those of the researchable American heavy cruisers, so that's going to be very good, especially if you're going for some targets which are sort of over-angling. Well, you know, well, not over-angling, just angling quite well, you'll have a better chance of actually penetrating, sorry. And as well as that, she's going to have a Hydroacoustic search consumable and the torpedo armament, which she'll carry, which will enable Anchorage to perform effectively in close quarters combat. So I'm not too sure what the range of that is, but I'm sure we will find out in the future. And as well as that, she's also got a smoke generator, which, as it's saying here, is not typically found on American heavy cruisers, which will allow her to escape situations where she finds herself under concentrated enemy fire. So there is a quick video here and that. I mean, I'll link the actual page in the description so you can take a look yourself, and there is this video here and that, but it does have a few quick images here just showing sort of the progression through the actual building of the ship, which is quite good. So if you want to see what it's like before you've got it, then you can sort of see what it looks like there. So that's where it's actually been launched into the sea and getting built there. So there's a few rules in the event here. So it's saying the rules of the new dockyard are similar to those of the Hamburg dockyard, which was where you could get the Odin. The shipbuilding process is divided into 20 phases. These phases can be completed by progressing through directives of the event, purchasing discounted starter packs, or exchanging 1,750 doubloons for each phase. The directives will span 2 updates, 0.9.8 and 0.9.9, and the dockyard itself will remain in your ports until the end of update 0.9.10. In total, you can complete 18 of 20 shipbuilding phases by progressing through directives. 2 of the 20 phases must be completed by spending doubloons. Now here they do have a starter pack, which actually makes it somewhat more economical. So if you did it just as sort of like buying one stage and buying another, that would be 3,500, I believe, doubloons. But if you buy at the start, you can actually get 2 phases for 3,000 doubloons. So that will be sort of more of an economical sort of way of completing it, or the most economical, should I say. Anchorage and her national camouflage, along with the 10 skill commander port slot and commemorative flag, await you upon completion of the 20th phase. So the directives, it's got a sort of little diagram here of when each of the phases of the dockyard will be released. So it's got quite a few here. So there's some on the 3rd of September, all these are around 5 AM, 8th of September, 15th of September, 22nd of September, 29th of September, and the 6th of September. So I think that's probably just going to be when they're actually releasing each stage of the directive, and that's so you can have directive 1, and then you can go through all those and get these shipbuilding tokens, and then wait until the next day, and it does give you a decent amount of time to do it as well. So I mean, that is a pretty doable amount of time there. And then yeah, it's saying the end one is on the 27th of October. So it's just saying here, so oh right, okay, there was actually a section down here. So the new game event has 48 missions spread across 6 directives. The first directive will become available with the release of update 0.9.8, while those that follow will be unlocked each week. Completing each directive will progress you through 3 shipbuilding phases. 2 shipbuilding phases are completed by accomplishing specific missions that form part of the directive, and 1 shipbuilding phase is completed by finishing the entire directive. And then detailed information about the directives is available in the game client, so you'll just have that when you're in port, the top left, it'll just you'll be able to look in the combat missions, and it'll be in a directives tab. Now, so looking at the rewards, so it's saying here, so by progressing through missions of the directive, you can complete 18 out of 20 shipbuilding phases and obtain the corresponding rewards at the dockyard. By accomplishing the first 2 directives, you can complete up to 6 shipbuilding phases and obtain the following rewards: 7,500 coal, 1 day of Warships premium account, 2 times gift containers holding 5 special signals each, and 10 stars and stripe camouflages. So obviously with it being an American event, that makes sense, because so you'd have the American camouflage. So for completing 4 out of the 6 directives will progress you through up to 12 shipbuilding phases and grant you even more valuable rewards. That is including 100,000 free XP, the 7,500 coal, 4 days of warships premium account, 10 signals for each of the following types: Wyvern, Dragon and Scylla, I believe that is. Same 2 gift containers and 15 Stars and Stripe camouflages. And then finally it goes to say, accomplishing all directives of the event will progress you 18 shipbuilding phases and grant you the available rewards. So that's saying 100,000 free XP, 7,500 coal, 4 days of warship premium, the 10 signals of each following type: Hydra, Basilisk, Scylla, Leviathan, Dragon, Red Dragon, Ouroboros and Wyvern. As well as that, you'll get 7 gift containers and the same 15 Stars and Stripe camouflages. And then if you do get all the way to 20, obviously you're going to get the Anchorage. Saying so here, you will get the reward for completing phase 19, which is 10,000 coal, which is just quite a nice boost. I mean, that's the same amount if you complete the rank sprint, and the final reward being the Anchorage in the national camouflage, a commander with 10 skill points, a port slot, and a commemorative flag. And then it's just going here. If you would rather not wait, you can complete all the shipbuilding phases in exchange for doubloons and thus obtain all the available rewards immediately. If you do decide to complete the construction of the ship dockyard without using doubloons, you can still progress through the directives. In that case, you'll get 600 research points for each completed phase instead of the standard rewards. So I can imagine that's quite good for the people that want to get some of the legendary upgrades from the Research Bureau or just generally want the Research Bureau points, but it's an expensive way of actually doing it. So I mean, that's purely up to your choice, really. At the end of the day, it's if you do want to be spending a lot of money on completing these. So it's saying here, so yeah, so thus you can have up to 10,800 research points in total. If you haven't yet accessed the Research Bureau, you'll gain access to it immediately with the first research points you earn. At the same time, you receive 10,000 research point as a one-time reward and unlock the possibility to earn research points by completing daily missions. So if you want to complete the shipbuilding phase at a discount, you can purchase 2 starter packs, 2 shipbuilding phases for 3,000 balloons and 8 shipbuilding phases for 8,000 balloons. As I say, if you literally just want the ship and you're going to do the rest, then you really just want to go for this one because that will just save you 500 doubloons in the long run. Please note you can only purchase the starter packs only before you complete the first 4 shipbuilding prep phases by progressing through the directives of the event. So yeah, so you've got to make that decision at the start. I mean, I wish I'd done that originally for the Odin because that would have saved me, a bit of time there, and that would have been quite nice, and it would have saved me a few doubloons as well. But that's really it for that sort of article here. So hopefully you found that useful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment for anything you want me to cover in future. If you're not subscribed already as well, make sure to subscribe if you do want to see more from myself. And that's really it for me. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.